contribution by Lew Yates. He's a gentleman, not leery or loud, and I can't fault him. He's a good man who never once let me down. I have always had a lot of time and respect for Carlton, and I know he feels the same way. A powerfully built lad with a good physique on him, I knew that if it was kicking off, Carlton would be right by my side. He proved to always have my back, and I could trust him 110%. He's a gentleman, not leery or loud, and I can't fault him. He's a good man who never once let me down. We got on very well and had plenty of laughs together. Lautrec's was a very active club, let's say. There were always plenty of fights, both inside and outside. So Carlton and I got to know each other a lot quicker than two blokes would normally. Carlton had absolutely no issues in dealing with violence or confrontation at the club. I could never have asked any more of him. I always felt that I could trust him 100% with watching my back, and we all knew he would step up whenever there was a problem, and that was most nights, to be honest. There was another place we looked after called Starlights, and I remember going down there one night to make sure everything was all right. Johnny was on the door on his own, so I asked him where Carlton was, and he said, "Have a look inside Lou." When I went in, I couldn't bloody believe what I saw. Carlton was on the dance floor enjoying himself, throwing shapes and having a right dance. So I pulled him back to the door and told him to stay there with Johnny. Then off I go to see the manager about a few things, but when I've come back, Carlton's gone again. He's back on the dance floor having the time of his life. I pulled him back to the door again, and this time he stayed put, thank goodness. I hope that when Carlton remembers that night, he laughs as hard as I am writing this.